Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric the Plague Doctor, 981YT here. And beekos, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. So, Twitch has been Twitch was, not is, Twitch was having some issues back when I was doing ESO videos. So there is about 40 minutes, my typical run time of the ESO adventure series, missing. Essentially, I recorded a video and Twitch didn't upload it. It didn't save it, and I couldn't do videos because the issue was fixed, but it did get fixed, hence me up secret neighbor, and it was just secret neighbor. I could be wrong though. But yeah, due to those issues, I could not upload the 40 minutes that are missing now on the channel. But anyway, let's talk this. If you have or are thinking about having ESO, you could probably just come to the Daggerfall quest line that we've been doing yourself to find out what was missing in the story of those 40 minutes. Anyway, let's talk to the Countess.
Letting him wander alone through a city full of blood fiends. What was Scordo thinking?
His needs a little work, but we did find a safe location. Charine Manor, near the inn.
Guides our way as usual. Are they all like the people of Northpoint? Larea turned them all into these vile creatures.
Found anyone who wasn't turned, at least not yet.
May the light watch over them. Praise Arche. I can't believe that sweet Larea would do something like this to our people. What could have driven such horrors? I'll head to the manor and meet you there.
Hey, oh.
Gather the others and let's meet at... We have plans to make and I fear our time grows short. The light of us...
Ow, God damn it. Now, I would like to say that I re-downloading and installing Fable so that I can get back into the Fable series on the channel, as well as installing Red Dead Redemption. Not Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I'll be starting the Red Dead Redemption series on the channel, and I'm going to try and plow through that as much as possible with recent allegations going against Rockstar. That may put a kink in things regarding that in the future if Rockstar loses.
Where can you be? Oh, there you are. I thought my son might be hiding here, in his office. But all I found was his journal. You might as well have a look.
Just tell me what it says.
Alec and I haven't always seen eye to eye, and he's made no effort to hide his feelings about me in his journal. He does mention the arrival of Lady Larea, though. I'll tell you more when we gather with the others. No reason to repeat myself.
We're using Baron Charine's Manor as a base. Scordo is there.
Charine Manor. I know it well. Nice to see we finally found a good use for that pompous ass. We'll discuss the contents of my son's journal when the entire... Try not to let the blood fiend kill them.
Beekos, that stings! Stop smearing me with your religious ointments and creams.
Rhea has been here all along, and your son didn't do a damn thing about it?
According to Alec's journal, yes. He seems to have been infatuated with the woman. Didn't even get along when she started turning people into blood fiends.
Gah, what is that stuff? Smells like church. Keep it away from me.
More blood fiends? I hate this. Just
Where
give me
are they?
something to hit already. But it sounds like your son betrayed North Point.
It's the Remnant. It put Alec under her spell. I'm surprised he was even able
Right,
to write in
there
his
you go.
journal. Maybe that was his way of us.
The Baron was just filling us in on what in his son's journal. Spell or no, Alec has a lot to answer for. If he's still alive.
So now that we have a safe house and an assault team, what's
First,
next?
we need to find one survived Larea's private party. The Countess heard noises coming from the inn. It's not much to go on, but at least it's a place to start looking.
Darian said the innkeeper gave him a
So
key.
Darian accomplished something useful after all. Go upstairs and get that key. Darian was scratched and battered, claimed the blood fiends bit him. But the Countess didn't find a single bite mark on him. Guess he was mistaken.
What do you think we'll find in the
Part
end?
of me wants to find Loraya in there. Then we can put a blade through her and be done with this business. But I really hope the townsfolk have crowded in there and barricaded the doors. Either way, we need to get in there and see.
Darian said the innkeeper gave him a key. Oh wait, we already said that. Never mind. That's just being repetitive. My brain's slow today.
Darian can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain and to quiet him down for a little while. The man does love the sound of his own voice.
Right. What did you give him?
The end of my staff. Right to the side of his head. Best way to quickly quiet a delirious soldier. He was making enough noise to give away our presence, and I was in no mood to fight a horde of those creatures.
Did you find a key while you were bandaging him
A
up?
key? Yes. He was holding on to it rather tightly. I had to pry it from his grip before I could tend to his injuries. Is it important?
It's the key to the end.
RK provides. Bless us all. I heard sounds coming my way here. Now we can get inside and see what's... I hope it's the survivors of this tester. I'd hate to think that Larea turned or killed them all.
Oh, this is just getting,
I'm going with you to check on the inn. Scordo, when we give the signal, army.
This is getting interesting.
Head to the inn. I'm right behind you.
need to go upstairs.
Let's check upstairs. Someone must have survived this nightmare.
Island.
I must have ran too fast for them to spawn in.
Be silent. We don't want them to hear us.
It's alright, we're
Whoever
here to
or
help.
whatever you may be, I advise you to go away and leave us alone. These people are under my protection and I won't allow you to harm them.
Open the door and we can get you out
I
of here.
believe we are perfectly safe up here. Thank you all the same. Now go away. You have more than enough to suit your needs. I won't allow you anymore.
Really? I'm not with Larea. I only want to
That's
help.
just what I'd expect one of Lorea's minions to say. Now alone.
You, in the attic. I am Allard, Baron of House Dorel, and I swear you will be safe in my hands.
It's good to see you're still alive, my old friend.
And you as well. But tell me, is Alec hiding up there?
I'm sorry to say, but no. I left him at your manor. Insisted that he wanted to stay.
These people aren't gonna
It's
cut
good
it,
to
aren't
see
they?
Baron Allard again. He's like a brother to me. It's been weeks since we last saw each other. I only wish this reunion under better circumstances.
What happened here?
When Larea sealed the city and began turning people into blood fiends, I used my sword to cut a path to this inn and led as many as I could to safety. I was forced to kill friends who turned into monsters, but I was able to save some of our people.
How many survivors are up there?
Quite a few, and were hiding around the city, protected by members of the North Point Guard. I gave the order myself as soon as I saw what Larea was doing. I just wish Lord Alec had been able to resist her as well.
Any idea what Larea is doing in North Point?
It started innocently enough. She had Lord Alec call a gathering at the square. Then she addressed the crowd, saying how the blessing of Montclair would soon be upon us. That we would join her, love her. Then people started turning all around us.
How did she make them into blood
A
fiends?
spell, perhaps. I'm not really sure. She made some strange gestures and spoke a few arcane words. Then it was as if a wave of power flowed out of her. People immediately began turning into blood fiends. But not everyone was a blessing.
Okay, the fact that he just called blood fiends a blessing, kind of makes me suspicious of him. This needs to end. Where can I find Larea?
Lady Larea has taken Dorel Manor as her own. But I have a key. Take it. Save as many of our people as you can. And be aware that Lord Alec is still with her. He was alive when I last saw him, but completely under Lorea's influence.
Wait, did I just see another player? Interesting. I would assume everyone's off doing the event right now. Yeah, the tribunal event is currently going on, but I personally hate every single member of the tribunal except for one. And that would be Sophia. And the reason I hate Vivek and Almalexia and not Sophia is Sophia actually regrets what they did to Nerevar. And he also doesn't have an inflated ego either, and he doesn't even consider himself he just considers himself someone incredibly gifted. And additionally, like, the Dark Elves were created because of the tribunal killing Nerevar, who was Azur's and a beloved hero of Morrowind and the Chimer, which are what the Dark Elves used to be. And Azura cursed them for their treachery.
All the nobles have
kept
gathered.
I hope you've got deuce pockets.
Vivek and Almalexia kept the golden of the Chimer. They kept their Chimer appearance. Well, Vivek kept her appearance because he's still got that silverish gray side that I guess is supposed to be Dark Elf. But at the same time, like, Almalexia is the one who took to ego the most, and when Sothasil retained the Dark Elf appearance that they were cursed with, because to represent his guilt, and he still sees himself as a mortal to some extent. Almalexia hates him for that, along with, like, he doesn't see himself as a god. Almalexia deeply hates him for that. So I like Sothasil just because he doesn't fully embrace the
Someone new. How
divinity
exciting.
that the others
Come up,
have.
come up. You must introduce yourself before you can join the festivities.
He simply only sees himself as what he is. People want him to be, even though that's exactly how he sees himself, which I like about Sothasil. So yeah, I'm not going and doing that tribunal event XP or no XP.
Oh, I know you. You must be the one her beautiful ladyship has been expecting.
What's going on in here?
You're just in time for our grand celebration. We're celebrating the new and better life that will soon be ours. Lady Larea is going to honor us with her blessing, and then we will never die.
Lady Larea is a monster.
Careful, friend. That's the lovely Lady Larea you've just insulted. I'll forgive this first slight, but if you persist, I will be forced to defend my lady's honor.
Where's Larea? Fuckface.
My lady is upstairs. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. And when she tells you about her blessing, about the wonderful gifts she brings, I'm sure you'll fall in love with her just as I have. Just as we all have.
Yeah, see, the thing is about your quote-unquote blessing, as a werewolf, I'm immune.
Friends, fellow nobles, The glorious blessing of Lady
You might as
Larea
well
is
come
almost
on.
upon us.
I know the truth.
Let us
I
prepare
can take your
ourselves
pain
to
away.
bask in her presence.
I can make you feel so much better. Well, well, well. You're not at all. Let me take a look at you. So you're the one who dispatched my father's pet Argonian. Well done, by the way. Well done. I'm so glad you're here. I was becoming dreadfully bored with Alec and the rest of these silly nobles.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you.
Isn't it fascinating? You want to strike, a weapon hangs loosely at your side. I wonder why that is. Oh, I know. It's because I will it. This is my world now. I feel your desire to please me, and I can use it to make you do as I wish.
What are you doing to the nobles?
You believe the nobles are in danger? You want to save them? How sweet. They love me. They have given themselves to me. Thanks to the Remnant, I am their god. And now I also have you, the hero that Verandis presumed to use against my father and I.
I'm going to stop you.
You're trying to resist me? Oh, what sport we shall have. But first, I have duties to perform. Come, join me downstairs.
You need to resist her, my friend. You must break free of her spell before all is lost.
Wait, I think this in this one. Yep.
Just as in Locrata, Larea has cast a veil. It hides her, protects her. You must find a way to enter the illusion. The basement. I can feel slight imperfections in the spell down there. The veil is a powerful illusion, but just as at Locrata, you can manipulate its power using a tear. You have entered the veil. Now find Larea and finish this.
Okay, she's upstairs.
As usual, Verandis once again ruins my fun. I guess I'll just have to destroy you now. Pity. But I can always get another pet. Strike! Now! You hate me, don't you? Why does everyone hate me? See? They even share life essences with me. Why do you hate
This should have happened this way. Look at this way. I never wanted to cover this. I had hoped to save Larea from this fate, or else I should have been the one to end her campaign. I'm sorry this unfortunate task fell to you. Larea gathered the nobles here, played with them, forced them to love her. It was the closest she could get to real happiness since the loss of her mother. When she was done playing, she was going to turn them all into blood fiends.
This veil is slightly different from the one at Lorcrata.
Options are excellent in two ways, and to overwhelm your sin. Unlike instead of shredding the veil, this will use the tear to enter illusion.
What happens?
Lorea's death, the power of as soon as it dissipates, will appear. The final confrontation. Gather our force. Meet me at the Shrouded Pass. Return to the Doom Crag to...
What? By the Eight. Who did this? What happened to my people?
You remember? You were under Lorea's spell.
Montclair? Yes, she arrived. She said she was here to help. Then, I can't remember anything else. Is the rest of North Point, is the city safe?
Many people have died, but I think that now...
I need to get outside. Find my father. I need to make sure that North Point's all right.
Gather the nobles and head outside.
Of course. Give us a moment to compose ourselves and we'll meet you outside. People, listen to me. Let's head outside and make sure the rest of the city is secure.
In the name of High King Emmerich, and in accordance with the laws of the land, I hereby order the arrest of Alec Dorel for treason of his kinsmen.
But father, it wasn't my fault.
You allowed an enemy into our city, into our home. Dozens fell to these monsters because you couldn't ignore a pretty face.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I'm not even sure what happened. Lorea said she wanted to help, and... I'm sorry.
Apologies won't bring our people back. It won't return honor to our family name. Guards! Take Alec away. You are dead to me, Alec. Dead to me.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, father. It won't happen again.
Yikes.
You may not believe this, but that wasn't how I wanted our reunion to play out. But laws